that. How's that? Oh, there we go. There's sound. Right on. All right. So I don't use this laptop very often. It's one that I use when I go to conventions, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually in a hotel room a couple blocks down from the Arizona Game Fair here in Mesa, Arizona. So I wanted to make sure that we got this game started and we kept the players going because they are exceptionally awesome and they make me hyperventilate because they are so good and I don't know if I can be as good as them, but we're going to keep doing this. Now, when we last left off, we had a very inebriated Baju, right? Bara. I can't remember her name right now. My bad. Bajra. They had just run into a group. No audio. No audio. I don't know why audio is still out. Can you guys hear me? All right, so you guys can hear me. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Good. All right, so again, sorry about this, but it's convention time and it's going to be a little weird, and I don't want to give up the games because I know I can do it, and I haven't done it like this remotely since the inclusion check back in December, and I didn't have everything that I needed, but we're going to continue doing this. You guys can't hear them yet because I haven't turned on their mics because they're loud, and I want to talk for a minute. So when we last left off, we had a very inebriated Bajra, and they had just run into a gang of Kova that had this. They weren't really tattoos, but they were definitely markings of a skull with these 9 fires around the skull. And so that's where we're gonna kind of pick up. They were walking back, or Bajra was walking back in, and everyone was like trepidatiously coming in behind her. And they see that one of the Kova has the barkeep kind of slouched over the bar and is whispering in not a really loud tone, but a very harsh tone. And that's where we're gonna kind of pick up. But let's meet the player. All right, hi guys.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
All right. So we have
I'm scared.
we have Layla is being played by
My name is Jocelyn. I'm playing Layla Ev.
and next to them is Ellen, right? Ellen.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Ellen.
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 It goes by either one.
And being played by Mark. And then we have
Mark, I'm
Bajra,
playing Ellen.
Bajra, which is down in this corner over here, being played by Selkie, who is brand new to the TTRPG and is causing a lot of havoc, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So she's being awesome. And then next to her is Ohote, which is being played by Nico. How you all doing tonight?
I am doing
Good.
amazing. I might
Ready
be a little
excited.
inebriated myself.
Problems.
Right. I think we're going to have a lot of
Ready
room
for
connections
problems.
because Nico is in the middle of a snowstorm. I'm in a motel room with semi-good connection. I've had to drop my drop rate down, and then everybody else is going to kind of fit in. So we're going to have to take our time talking so we don't all interrupt each other at once, and it's just this big, loud, and no one knows what's going on, right? So where we last left off, you guys were coming up the steps into the tavern that you guys were just at, the Dashing Dragon Cantina, and you saw this gang of Kova that Bajra had run into as she was leaving to expel the demons of alcohol, I guess, out for her. All right. So what we're gonna do there is you're not really. Are you? Did we decide if you were sobering up or were you still kind of inebriated?
In the process of sobering up, with the goal of sobering up, so I came back inside for water.
I
Because,
failed at the curing touch.
There was a lot of failed healing attempts.
Right, you
I
did fail that with the
only
curing
two.
touch.
There were only 2 fail.
Hey, no, you failed twice, and
Oh,
Nico failed
yes.
acupuncture. So
right.
So after
We had
many,
the
many failed
acupuncture
attempts, I have decided to take matters into my own hands.
in the
That's
worst
what I want to do.
possible way.
The worst
And go
possible
back
way.
inside to go get water from the barkeep and find them being manhandled.
So you went in before us, yeah, Bajra? Are you pretty far ahead of us? Like,
I
I'm trying
wouldn't
to
think
think.
so because she
I
kind
would
of started to
imagine-
kind of falling back,
No,
and
not much.
Markham, I'm sorry, Ellen and Ahote kind of like were trying to keep her from falling down the stairs and kind of almost incidentally shoved her in to the open door of the cantina, and that's where you guys, as you came up the stairs, you saw this. So it's not like she's all the way in; she's at the doorway, about to make her way into the cantina.
I think I'm going to try to put a gentle but warning arm. Jakara are fairly touchy. Just a lot of boundary crossing, I'm afraid. Hang on. There's clearly a problem. Maybe we need to not insert ourselves into this situation. Can we get you water somewhere else?
And I see the situation that's
Oh
happening with
yeah,
the
I mean,
barkeep. Correct.
it's definitely a almost like a gang, biker gang, kind of ruffling up the barkeep there.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. So I feel her. I feel her grab me, but I am staring at this situation that's happening. And can I hear anything? Can I hear anything that they're talking about?
Make a perception
They're
check.
he's whispering to them. Can I? Oh, I'm super perceptive. Let's go.
First check of the night.
Let's go. I'm super perceptive. Let's hopefully not. All right. That's pretty good.
Hey,
I
sweet
got
tea.
a 10.
You got? What'd you roll?
A 10.
What's your perception?
Oh.
92.
Oh. So yeah, you kind of hear this whispering. This, I'm trying to figure out exactly how you would hear this without. So it's this gruff whispering, and they're speaking in this almost this language that you've kind of heard before. That is, it's similar to common in a sense, but it's a little bit more I guess the best way to put it would be Krelo, a pidgin language. Basically, they're mixing languages together, and the bartender's shaking his head very very well, and you kind of pick up the sounds of that. They need to make sure that they are informed of when Genevieve arrives. And when we last left, you guys left, you were hearing that they're needing to close this place down to meet a Genevieve. And also the what do I want to call them? What did I say they were? The Daybreakers, right? So that's what you're hearing, and he's like, yeah, like he's like, and they're looking for information. It's almost like they're like, you need to tell us when they show up. All right, you need to get information to us, and stuff like that. So it's aggressive and threatening at the same time. Like the bartender and you are getting the sense that if the bartender doesn't get word to them, someone's going to be unalived and or business is ruined, kind of concept. It's definitely like a New York shakedown of gangs, like a gang, right?
Great. Cool.
I'm just still paw on back. No idea what these people are saying. Just like, please.
I could the opportunities are endless. They're endless.
They are endless.
They are endless.
I am very worried what this inebriated bounty hunter's gonna do.
Yeah, I look back at Ellen and Ahote and the like very feline face. Like when you've seen a cat with the very wide, worried eyes, that's exactly what's happening. Just
Hill. Okay.
So what
So
are you
in
gonna
my
do,
very,
Basra?
very genius inebriated state, I'm gonna walk over there. I came in here with a mission, and that was to get water. So I'm gonna
may
walk.
I may I make a physical attempt to stop her?
Yeah, I mean it's up to you. I mean you can do what you want. I mean if you're
It's the
going to
last
if you're going
chance.
to
This is my
attempt
last ditch effort.
right, so what it boils down to is going to be an opposed strength check against you and her. And
Okay.
then also
All
if
right. This
Bajra,
is
I
my
mean, and then Bajra could also say, all right, I'm gonna let her stop me, or otherwise, no, I'm just gonna roll through like that shoulder jerk, like let go of me kind of concept.
that is a 58. I have 75 strain.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. All right, Bajra, you have to decide. Are you going to allow her?
No, I came here with a mission.
The mission.
Nah.
To get the drinking
I came
water.
here with a mission.
All right,
to
strength
get
check.
water. I rolled a 29.
Oh yeah, you go to put your arm on her, like hey, and it's like a very gentle touch, and she doesn't even feel it. She just blows past you. So where are you headed, Bajra?
I'm going.
Where are you headed though? Are you headed right?
I'm headed. No, I'm not gonna go directly at them because that's stupid, and I'm not that stupid. Your girl got an intelligence of 73. She knows what she's doing.
She knows
okay.
what she's doing.
She's pretty smart.
She's also drunk.
Yeah, so that 73 is more pretty at like 6.
Well, didn't you cure that the last time though? Is what I'm saying. Is you did that curing touch on that?
No.
Oh, you failed that. That's right. You
No,
failed it.
I failed.
No,
I failed.
Right.
Yeah, I failed
all
that curing touch twice.
All those heal attempts were failed. So I'm gonna go to a different spot in the bar. Like I'm totally unbothered by like. Next question. That bouncer dude that was there earlier, is he still here? Is he a witness?
Yeah, so it is a troll, and he's there, but from as you kind of make your way in, you glance over and you notice him. He's just kind of doing one of those, kind of just not looking in their direction.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here. Exactly. He's not making eye contact, and he's not turning his body in case the owner needs him, but he's definitely not looking at them like, get hands off or I'm going to come over and bust some heads.
Her going in there, I don't think we would just stand outside and just let her walk in there by herself. So I'm walking in behind her.
Same.
Yeah,
same here.
Same. I did my best. I now know the story has to take its course as the resident bard, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess we're in.
I will say, actually, Ellen draws his pistol before even entering. He's just gonna kind of have it in his hand because he's like, okay, this is good, not good.
Great.
I'm already ready. I've got my knuckles.
All 4 of them.
So you make your way up to the bar, and as you kind of do, now remember there was a gang of 5 or 6 of them, so just let you be aware, right? And as you make your way up to the bar, the 3 of them kind of place themselves in between you, Bajra, and what's happening, and they've got this. Like one kind of leans against the bar, the other one's kind of sitting this way looking at you, and the other one's got his back to you. And then you've got the one that's got him, still kind of, and they look at you as you come up, and he kind of just stops talking and gives him this eye, and then just drops him back down and puts his arms here. And the guy just, glad that you're there, but doesn't really make eye contact with you. And the other 3 that are over here are kind of like hanging on the bar, they got their arms back on the bar as much as they can. And remember, Kova aren't very big, so they're about this tall, so they're kind of up on chairs and things like that, and leaning up against the bar. And the one that had the guy kind of looks at you, just shakes his head and says, "Young ones, sometimes they deserve what they get." And the barkeep kind of
I'm gonna
just
pretend like I didn't hear that. I'm just gonna look directly at the bartender.
kind of like brings out some of the good stuff that's kind of like behind him, right? Kind of pours some drinks for him and sets the bottle down and kind of waits for a second until it seems like they're okay with what's going on, and then he kind of makes his way over to you and goes, "What do you have?"
I need I need some water. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I need.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
He turns and disappears behind where the bar is. It's mostly alcohol, but he disappears into a doorway, comes back disappears into a doorway. Anything you want to do before he comes back? And you can kind of hear sly jokes being made about certain species, being swamp walkers. And those kind of things are kind of being said. They're like they're definitely like you even hear the word I don't see how well you guys are up to date on your language here. They basically just call you a goal. They look at her and just goal, and then kind of move away, or not move away, but they just start. Then they all kind of like laugh and stuff like that.
Pain right now.
So
Gonna find it. Gonna see it badly. Gonna knock the
when she walked up to the bar, how close was she to all of them that tried to position themselves between her? What was happening?
Well, I figured she wasn't. So if she was walking straight up, and if they were straight here, she didn't go like right next to them. So she kind of went over this way. So she's not making an actual attempt to cause issues, but she was close enough to where it made them like, you know what, we just better come over here and just position ourselves here because you don't need to know what's going on, right? If you've ever seen one of those bar scenes with with the biker guys or the bad guys, they kind of make their way over. They kind of just stop where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to position myself between her and then I look over at the group and I'm like, y'all need any chairs to see on top of this thing? Or are y'all good?
I think I'm. How is the bar taller than my height? I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's so
no, but I know that they're
it's human
chairs.
It's human size, but they were up on like bar chairs as well.
Short ones.
Little ones.
Oh, we are losing Hilarious.
Oh,
are you losing me?
There you are. Yeah, you're back now.
Okay.
You were.
I was
cutting in
worried
and
there
out.
for a minute.
Our GM, we were about to just yell anarchy loudly in the chat.
Oh no, I would have been like, and then the grenade detonates.
Then we just suddenly destroy all of them. I think at this point I am going to. Are these guys talking amongst each other at all while they're making comments about us? Are they still saying stuff right now?
Well, they're saying stuff and they're talking in Shteak, so it's kind of hard for you to pick up words, but every now and again it's kind of like Spanglish, right? They'll say something and then something in common will come up and then they'll laugh about it and then they kind of look at you easily and they pour another round of drinks and stuff like that and they get ready to look like they're getting ready to leave.
Stare at them.
Can I see anything on them?
Well, like I described them earlier, so
Just like
right. So
weapons.
They each have a what looks like a large knife, which is called a dax on their side, and then they all carry these pistols on the right side.
All right, so they are all armed.
Very armed.
I
still
think
stare at them.
You guys they had just left. And
Yeah,
what
short
did you guys
session.
want to do?
Are we back live? I don't
Yeah,
want.
we're back live.
Back
We are?
live,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Mine is being weird. Okay.
Yeah. I've
So
reduced
for
the
me,
bitrate.
reviewing my character,
Yeah, I think
reviewing
me
my
and Cody are
character
gonna be chaos.
clearly, still wanting to say something, but more so looking at my companion specifically. Layla and her eyesight of worry, as I would call it. I decide to just continue to look menacingly until they leave, and then I would like to turn around to talk to the barkeep.
Yeah, Layla has the big Puss in Boots eyes of. I just
Yeah, like I'm
really
really big on
scared.
like wanting to fight people, but I'm more concerned for my allies than I am my enemies.
Yeah, I think I'd like them to leave so I can talk to the barkeep and figure out what's going on.
I'm gonna take this beautiful moment and take the full pitcher of water. I'm not even gonna bother with the cup. I'm gonna take the full pitcher. I'm gonna take a few steps away from the bar, and I'm just gonna like splash it on myself to sober up really, really quickly. Cause I'm not rude. I'm not gonna splash my friend, obviously, but I'm just gonna like literally cold turkey this and just like splash the water, just dump the whole thing on me, while keeping my hood up and not keep my mask down so I don't waterboard myself accidentally.
So when you
Oh my
when,
god.
when
Oh my
Not
god.
no accidental waterboard happening.
when she goes to do this, you guys make.
Oh,
Did you guys lose me again?
you're back.
Yeah,
When
you're
she
You're
goes to
back.
do this, what?
Go ahead and make a
Keep
perception.
going before
When
we
she goes
lose.
You make a perception check for
All
all
of
you,
us make a perception check?
except for Bajra.
Okay.
All right, my perception is not
What is my
terrible.
perception again?
Oh my god.
I just
Do I
need to
look like
be
I know my perception?
a
That's a 99.
74.
Just
Oh,
remind me, I need to pull up
that is
those
a
character sheets.
15. Is that a 6 to 9? 59. So I get like
Did you get at least
I
one?
one and a
essentially
half
got a nat
successes.
1.
You got a nat 1 on it, and
Yeah, I got one success.
No. I was joking. I got a 99, which in
Oh,
D&T
yeah,
5e is like getting the worst thing ever.
Yeah, that's the worst thing ever here as well.
I am extremely.
And
Yeah, so if a nat 20 is odd 1, what is
A
a nat
99
1?
would be a nat 1.
So in
Yeah, but
Legends
what
of
would you call
Kralis,
it?
in Legends of Kralis, a 96 through 99 is considered a critical failure. Not just a failure, a critical failure.
Hi.
You botched it. Like,
I just had a critical.
so you go to spin around as you
You
kind of
fine.
see her do this and start to do that, and you kind of spin off in such a way that you actually fall to the ground, and you're like stunned for a second because you're like, "How did I get off the chair? What happened?" Ellen, did you make your perception check?
Yeah, I got a 006.
We're not 6.
Oh,
And so you really, Ellen, as you're watching Basha do this, she takes off her mask and kind of pulls her cloak back just a little bit. You notice right in the middle of her forehead is this branded symbol in the middle of her forehead.
Huh.
As soon as she's done with that, she puts the mask back on. You know, she does it quickly, and then pulls the cowl up around her head and puts her mask back on. So it was like an instant. If you're not looking for it, you won't see it.
Are you
I am
okay?
on the ground. Me? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I guess I'm not very graceful right now.
Like,
did my attempt work? Am I sober now?
Yeah. Well, you're not going to suffer any penalties, but you've definitely got one of those. Oh, I shouldn't have drank that again.
roll over. Stayed away from those for. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay away from those for a minute.
Oh, look at Bajra.
All right.
Did you get hurt at all?
Not. I mean, besides the stab things that you put in my back.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's.
Sorry about that. I thought I saw like a mark or something on your head. I didn't know. I haven't seen you fall or anything.
You have a what?
No, not.
From the ground.
And
Thank you.
Ellen will offer a
and
hand.
the little one got littler. Cool. Cool. Um. n- Nothing.
What?
Why you see anything?
Okay. No, yeah,
Okay.
no. I just saw a mark. I mean, if you say you're good, you're good.
No, it's great.
All right.
We're fine.
Okay. And then
I
I
think
turn around and are you the barkeep?
So when as you guys turn around and take a look at the
we're asking the
barkeep,
barkeep if he's okay.
you kind of see him kind of do this
Mm-hmm.
sigh, this deep sigh, like he's finally glad that they're gone, right? And he kind of looks down and you can see now he's kind of visually shaking a little bit and kind of just looks at you, kind of looks at the door and just kind of like takes a step back and holds back and he looks over at the troll and the troll finally catches his eye and he just shakes his head and the troll turns in a way that he kind of like leaves the where his position is and heads out behind him. Did I lose you guys?
Did you?
We're processing this information. I look at the barkeep and I say, "Is this a normal type of visitor you get?"
One second. He's like, those, you, no, they've never been in here before. Not at least not like that. They, it's it's all about this crime wave that's been happening here in the Eastern District and those the Sons they're part of the Sons of Chelix and they've been causing a lot of issues along with a number of other gangs that are actually plaguing this portion of our fair city. Because I would avoid them at all costs, and you can see he's really stuttering very very badly, to the point where he's almost ready to like stop, like he can't he starts stuttering and he gets really nervous and he goes, "We've got to close. You need to leave."
Hey, wait! And I am making pretty insistent eye contact at this point. Because Chikara, and I'm just like, wait, well, I think I know a little bit about who they are and who they worship. You said that you were closing the cantina for people to meet here tonight.
No, I don't. What? How did you hear that? And he kind of looks at you and he's like, "You need to leave. I need to close down. I need to.
You see that my ears twitch.
Oh yeah, this guy.
As he says, "How did you hear that?" My ears do the little cat like.
You
whoop.
all get the feeling that he is definitely scared for his life in the sense of he knows that he needs to close down and kind of either take a step back and figure out what he's going to do, or do something else. And he kind of starts to listen. I need to close down because I need to prepare for this evening's festivities and menu and things like that. So if you wouldn't mind, and he gets this demure of like he's in control again, and he asks that if there's anything else you need, don't need, he'll be glad to give it to you, but he does need to close down so he can prepare for this evening's festivities and events and the menu that he'll be preparing tonight. It's almost like a switch.
Um,
I look at him, performance face, and I go, "Can we be of any assistance at your event tonight?" And it's me trying to convince him to let us help
Sure,
him.
record's on.
Oh yeah, it is bar face. It is. Can we be of any assistance at your event? And it's very much, can we help you out with this, please?
Roll your convince roll.
Come on, let me roll something good for once. That is a 60, which is not a total fail. It's only one success, though.
Well, that's brilliant because he rolled a 98 on his skepticism. He goes, well, we could use some additional help this evening. If you want to come back, we're down a couple of servers, and you look like you're an entertaining kind of individual. Maybe you can come in and help, liven up the crowd and things like that. And he looks over to the Assyrians because, you know what? You look like you could really help with me back here behind the bar. You know how to pour some drinks. I mean, you Assyrians, you put those forearms to great use. And then he kind of looks over at Bajra, just
arms.
Oh no!
Who would we lose?
Each other, and so he
Yeah.
stops for me.
Yeah.
And I grab the.
We lost you.
Yes, you.
You were unfortunately the one who is getting lost.
Of course.
Stream's still going all right. That's for sure.
Yeah, stream is actually.
Well, wait for the technical difficulties.
No,
Ellen's actually gonna look over.
No, it's okay. I'm being stupid. Go on.
Oh. Ellen's going to look over and say, your forearms or your forearms?
Oh my god.
Is there a way to take away someone's heroic luck? Is there a
Can I roll
way?
for psychic damage?
Oh, bad joke.
That's not.
Can I roll for psychic damage? I take 1d6.
I was gonna say,
psychic
yeah.
damage?
Do we do the psychic damage from Dad?
No, we
Here.
don't. No.
I hope not.
No, this is just we all
Wait,
stare
what
into
skill
the
would that be to avoid?
That would just be doing one of these.
But
things.
yeah, I grabbed the picture that
Bajra.
Bajra. Why do I keep that? I
Yeah,
grabbed the
it's a J.
picture that Bajra set down, and I juggle it between my between the forearms,
and
and be
I pull
like,
out my
I think
guitar
I'm
and I go,
pretty
yeah,
good.
I can definitely be entertaining. I'm like talking in code right now. I'm just like, we're here to help you with your restaurant.
Well, and he actually, like I said, he turns to you guys and goes, that might be actually a really good
It's
thing.
fun.
I could definitely use your help. And like I said, you look like you're an entertaining kind of individual with your guitar. You, with the forearms series, can definitely help me back here because it tends to get a little busy in the evenings. And like I said, a couple of my girls are down. And Ellen, you're just like, he looks over at you and then just looks past you. Like, he doesn't know what to deal with you. Like, you haven't really said anything. And then he looks at Bajra and goes, we could definitely use another bouncer tonight.
Perfect. Ellen gets to be the ghost.
I get to fight people, which is great. And speaking of fight people, I'm gonna fight my dog.
So I've got an idea. Instead of
Can
calling
I drink while working behind the bar?
instead of calling Bajra, we're gonna call her BV, like BA from the 18.
I'm calling her
I
Bajra.
love it.
That's her name.
BB. So, but he looks.
I feel like Ellen would alternate depending on his mood.
Well, he, like I said, he looks at you, Ellen, for a minute, and just kind of like, and does one of those kind of things, like when he looks over at Baja, and he just, you get the feeling that he's dealt with Tajahu before, and he just doesn't know what to say. It's just one of those. You have your own.
Well, that sounds about right.
Your own
Oh, you
agendas
stereotype.
almost all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. So
Try to befriend him, not scare him.
but he definitely says, yeah, that's a great idea. I think you guys should come back. Come back at around 5:00. That's when we'll be opening the doors. And we'll, or a little bit before 5 bells, and we will get you guys going. Yeah, it definitely. Oh, that's gonna work out great. Hopefully, and then it's like it's like the Kova thing incident never occurred to him. Never happened. He's just moved on. And it's almost eerie.
So we legitimately, we just legitimately got a job and didn't actually do the thing that Layla wanted, which was try to like, okay. So she kind of goes,
Just signed us up for something.
she kind of, I make this realization, and you see my ears do the droop thing again, and she goes, yeah, we'll be sure to show up. Come on, guys, let's go. And as I start walking out, I go, how did he not get it? That was weird. How did he not get what I was saying?
I asked him, I'm like, hey, do you have any rocks or like pebbles anywhere?
There's pebbles on the street. It's not like there's a rock.
Guys, let's go. We should go.
Right. I just think they're cool. Go
Oh, I look at everyone up. I just, okay. So I try to be there when they come back for whatever plan they're about to have. And instead, what I did was got us all gigs at art, which was not my intention.
But at least this way we get paid.
Okay, but that's not the. We all wanted to beat the hell out of those guys in there, right?
But,
so
if you want to leave them alive, that's your
So
call.
you guys are turning and leaving, right?
Yeah, we left. We left the cantina. We're outside.
I was gonna say, can I tail the group of the gang that left?
I would say, are you just gonna wander off without us?
She just takes off and interrupts you, like, where are you going?
Ma'am?
Excuse, this is a Wendy's? Okay.
Oh no.
Don't split the party. This is rule number 1.
I don't know.
I'm not
for Christmas. Never mind. It
I'm
wasn't.
just. Can I just see like I'm not like off, but can I just see like the general direction that they left to?
So you guys come out of the cantina talking, discussing about what's going on and things like that. And as you kind of make your way out, the crowd kind of parts in front of you, right? It's still busy section, right? It's still busy. I mean, we're still, mid-afternoon and things like that. And right across the street from you are these 5 Kova. They're just standing there with their arms crossed, looking at you.
Oh, waiting.
I figured they were still going to be out there.
I look at the party and go, can I go say hello in the best way I can?
And
I
look
down Pebbles.
All right.
No, pebbles are easy to find. You can see, several,
I make sure that, are you all I look at the party, I say,
I was like, oh, yeah. That's what.
Is it like the?
I think we lost this again. We were doing some great role play too.
Oh no! Did y'all?
Yeah, Lost you.
Okay, I thought I lost BB, but then all of y'all froze. I was like, oh,
So it
wait,
wasn't
am I
me
the
this
one?
time.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. But did you hear me, Hilarious?
No, say again.
Is it the whole group that's out there waiting for us, or is it
Yes.
just like a partial?
No, it's all 5 of them.
All 5 of them. Great.
Okay. So if I walk up to them and say hello, will you be at my back, or am I gonna get myself killed?
I say hello from the stairs.
I just
I
wave
got a
at them with
ranged
my paw.
weapon.
I wave at them.
Okay,
Just
so
with my
Why?
paw,
let
and
me
just
get
put
this,
on a big smile.
Let me get this straight. So they're kind of across the street, and it's about a 20-foot wide street, right? And there's buildings and stuff that they're standing next to, and they're actually standing next to the alleyway that you guys had just come out of with Bajra, 20 minutes ago, and they're all kind of standing there in this way of just staring at you, like they're almost studying what you look like. Each one of them are looking at. It's not like they're scanning you. One of them is looking straight at you, Layla. One of them is looking right at you, Ellen. One's looking right at you, Bajra. One is looking right at you, Ahote. It's kind of like they're just studying your features and getting an idea of who you are and your outstanding, what makes you look the way you do. Like, they're studying you.
I stare right back at the one who's staring at me, and I
You wave at him. He just.
Can I drop my head so like my hood obscures most of my face?
So you pull your hood
Just, like,
back.
Drop my head a little bit so the hood covers my face.
Oh,
No,
okay,
my
so you
hood is
pull it forward.
up. No,
Oh, yeah,
it's
so you
up.
pull it
I'm
forward.
just like dropping my head down, so it like covers more of my face.
It seems like they find us very interesting. Should we go ahead and out of curiosity?
So
Ellen
As
is
I'm-
going to Go ahead. Ahote first.
I start walking down the stairs, not towards them, just pick little pebbles. Oh, and then you see my band start turning reddish,
Oh, he's getting angry.
which is upset and angry even. And then with my pebbles sticking or into the clothing that's on me, and I use one of my empty hands to pull out my book again and hold it behind my back. And then with a truly fake smile, I say, "Hello."
So do you approach them?
While he's doing this,
No.
I think we're all just standing there like yelling at them from across the way.
Ellen isn't talking at all. He's gone completely pan, just staring straight back, trying to think as little as possible.
So this staring
Make direct eye
staring contest goes on for a good 3 or 4 minutes until one of them kind of grins at you and then slaps one of them in the chest next to him, and they just kind of grin, and they all kind of like turn and go down this alley, except for one. This is the one who had the bottle, and he takes the last sip of it, looks at you, and just throws it on the ground. Oh, kind of like an insult, and you kind of hear loudly them calling you guys, I mean, for all intents purposes,
Mm-hmm.
What?
well, they all
Calling
kind
us
of like
what?
hoonies, not honeys, hoonies.
Gotta look that up.
Gotta look that up.
Gotta go back to my plane.
I heard that before. I should know that, but I don't.
I thought I had all of these slang in here, and I don't see it.
Oh, it's there. Oh, wait. Are you using clan?
I don't-
Oh, wait.
no.
Oh, so you don't have the curse words.
No, we have the slang.
have
We don't have the
slang words.
curse words.
Yeah.
What? You didn't give us the swears.
Yeah, I need a list of swears.
What kind of bogwalkers do you take us for?
Exactly, right? All right, let's do this. I'm not going to put these in anywhere anybody else can see them except for you guys. So I'm just going to pop them each into your individuals.
Private message.
Yeah.
Great.
So upset.
Oh.
Oh, I see one of us
Okay.
got it. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to get the answer. Tell me what that was playing. And I start approaching this guy. I start walking towards him. And I'm kind of like walking and strumming my guitar and kind of doing this. I look him dead in the eyes and I go,
Whoa.
Ooh, really?
Ken?
Really? And he looks at you and he
Can I take a
stops.
shot?
And you want to take a shot at him?
Yeah,
just
but like
said-
purposely miss. Like we're just going right over the shoulder.
You're going to do it while I'm right there?
I'm real good at this. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
So
Maybe,
you're
wait, let me talk to him first.
I'm purpose missing, and I'm purposely missing him, so I'm purposely missing.
You're inebriated.
Layla. I'm no longer inebriated. I'm super sober. I am
They're kind of
moist.
I love how I come up and I'm
That's-
trying to talk to him, and as I'm talking to him, this arrow is just going to fly past him.
So what are you
All I was
throwing
gonna do
something?
I
at
like
him?
how they
One of the-
just ignore
Wait.
OJ's hello.
Wait, you guys are all talking a little too fast. So
Oh,
Bajra,
sorry.
you're
Sorry.
going to what exactly?
I'm gonna take a shot with my bow.
With your bow. And are you going to try to miss him or hit
My
him?
bow. I'm gonna purposely try to miss him. This is a warning shot.
All right, I'm going to give you a plus 20 on this check.
Trying to miss everyone else on the street.
All right, that's right.
Plus
20.
this
I'm
check.
going to give you a plus 20 because I'm gonna take it like you kind of do one of those long draws, like right, one of those long draws.
Yeah,
And
this is meant to be showy and flamboyant. I am trying to make a show out of this and be like, sir,
So I just
don't
finished
gas me.
last night. I just finished watching The Magnificent Seven. So
Oh.
yeah, that main battle. It looks like that's about what's to happen.
I've seen clips, but I've
So
yet to
this
watch the whole thing. But I want to.
Layla, can you give me your initiative?
Oh,
I don't have the
Initiative.
codes. Yeah, initiative.
Where do I roll?
So it's a D10.
Yes,
plus your
so we
initiative.
just have a. So my D10 plus 14. That is a 10 plus 14 for 24.
Wow. All right, Ellen.
None of those.
all right. And I roll for that, right?
Yeah.
Or,
So it's
or do I
it's-
just give you the initiative I have?
Well, you have an initiative, but then you roll a D10 to get more variance in that.
Okay. All right. D10. That's 50,
No,
and the initiative is a 26.
so that would be 5. And your initiative is a
Oh,
base
5.
Of,
5.
your initiative is a base of 26.
Yes.
Incredibly fast. So
You have
wow, that's really fast. I mean, really fast. What's your perception modifier?
you have a 26 total initiative?
Mm-hmm.
What's your basic?
Yeah, because of the. It's agility plus perception plus wisdom plus the miscellaneous we did from one of the abilities I
So you've got an initiative of 31. Bajra.
specialize.
Nice.
That's wait. Oh, right. Oh no. It's a whole 17 for me.
Wow, you rolled low, didn't you?
Okay, I actually don't remember. What did I
Oh,
select?
17.
for
I rolled a
specialist?
1.
Ahote.
Roll. Where do we get?
I have a whole. Oh, okay, that's a 21.
Oh,
It's a
that's bad.
10 plus 11.
Yeah, so that's a
God.
Yeah, so I
That's
mean,
boy.
it's not out of the realms of possibility, Ellen, that you have a 31. I was like, whoa. But yeah, you have that bonus that we have there for you. Good. All right, so
I'm now wondering if did something wrong, but
well, I am not going to worry about it right
this is
now.
what we made. I just don't remember how we got that.
Yeah, I'm
So
not going to worry about it right
fast.
now. I'm not going to worry about it
Boy.
right now. So this is what's going to happen. Bajra, you're going to get the first blow off, which is going to initiate the combat that we're about to jump into. So go ahead. You've got a plus 20 to your bow, to your weapon craft, right? What's your weapon craft skill score?
Weapon craft, where's my weapon craft? Where? Okay, which one? I have two.
You should only have one. Weapon craft perception.
Yes.
Okay.
Right,
Roll.
I also have weapon craft agility.
Yeah, so it's weapon craft perception. But if you look at in the middle of your
For this
character sheet, it'll say attacks, right? And there should be a bow there.
Yes.
Yeah. So add a plus 20 to that, to the
Yes.
big score, and then roll as low as you can. And hope you don't miss.
If you miss, you hit.
Yeah. There aren't any civilians in the way of this shot, right? Like, it's not like if she crit fails, she kills some bystander.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
That's a good
There
question.
are people walking through the street, but she's doing this.
Yeah, he mentioned.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he
Again,
mentioned there.
I'm wanted for a lot less. So that will be plus 20. That's 2 successes.
Okay.
I rolled a 69 and nice total skill of 63
Nice.
plus 20. Two.
So
What's
you
up?
get those 2 successes. So you start to go
I
up
get
and you
2
start to talk to him, Layla. Like you're marching right in front of him. Like you're dead set. I'm gonna have a conversation with this one. And suddenly you hear this as this arrow hits this guy directly in the shoulder. So you got 2 successes. He doesn't know what's going to happen, so he doesn't give his physical defense, but he does have armor. You have a base of 7 points of damage per success, or am I wrong?
6. 6.
6. So 12. You hit.
Mhm.
You see this arrow hit him, Layla, and it just erupts in blood as it just buries itself into his flesh, piercing his red leather armor, and he screams out in pain. And he goes to begin to draw his pistol, and that other 4 kind of turn, and we'll get right into it. Ellen, you're first.
Just as an additional note, it also will always do 5 damage.
Right, so you got to let me know on your
So-
turn that it does 5 points of bleed damage.
Oh, it says it always does 5 and then plus 5 bleed.
Right. So what I'm saying is it'll always do at least 5 points of damage because it ignores 5 armor. Right. Right.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
right.
Now
And
I'm
then
caught up.
and then it's going to
Yes.
bleed an additional 5. So even if you had 100 armor, you're still going to do at least 5 points of damage to it, and it's going to bleed.
Gotcha.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
All right,
I'm caught up now.
Ellen, your turn. You see this whole kind of thing happen in almost a snail's pace to you. You're like, you see Layla kind of raising her hand like she's going to give this person a lecture, and then Bajra does this long pull, and you're looking at her, looking at them, and then thump, and you're like, slow motion almost, like see this arrow. You're like, oh, snap. What do you do?
No, crap. Who looks like they're most likely to kill one of us?
Any
All
one
of
of them.
them.
Well, so
I mean,
So we're
who
kinda-
is closest to drawing their weapon?
So we're kind of going to be doing this because I'm afraid of moving over to the combat map because then we'll lose all kinds of stuff. So we're going to have to do this in theater of the mind, right? So
I can do that.
right at the beginning of the alley, right? So you have the main street, you have buildings, and then right in the middle of the alley, between these buildings is your alley. This one guy was at the corner. He was the last one to turn and was throwing the bottle down. About 20 feet or short distance past him are the other 4 Kova. He screams in pain and they turn, but they haven't acted yet. The one that's the closest to looks like he's getting ready to pull his pistol is the one that's right in front of Layla.
Yep, don't want Layla to die. Okay, he's gonna aim for the guy's head and pop off a shot
With what?
with his pistol.
And this is how everybody dies.
Hopefully not.
Then, in
What?
my defense, my attempt was to talk to him with my convince. I am not so good at the fighting.
Combat's gotta
I don't
happen
think
eventually.
you were gonna talk.
We gotta throw down.
I mean,
somehow.
I would try and de-escalate the system, but Ellen would be like, "Hey, this guy's gonna kill our pal here, so I'm gonna kill him first."
No, at this point, the arrow's been shot. We're in combat. It's literally just like, I was gonna, okay, well, never mind. I guess we're fighting.
What did you what? So go ahead and make your attack roll, Ellen. And let me know how many successes you.
All right. All right. So that is the total skill of the pistol is the number I'm trying to get roll under, right?
Right, and for every 10 underneath that, you get a success.
All right. That is 2 successes then. Skill is 45. I rolled a 20.
Brilliant. So he is still kind of stunned by this. I rolled him a physical defense and gave him a modifier. He fails it. So you're going to do 10 points of damage?
It says here A15 and then B bleed of 2.
Right. So but there's on your
10
on your character sheet, there's where the pistol has the pistol, there's the name of the pistol, then its attack number, its attack score, and then it's base damage. And I've just lost them. No, come back.
You're unfortunately losing to Larry again.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
me or.
Here. We hear
Hello?
each other.
Always try to talk her way out of a situation before she comes to blows, because she's so good at talking people out of situations. But if fighting's gonna happen, fighting's gonna happen.
I'm back, I think. Am I back?
Yes, you are!
Yeah.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah,
so,
Ellen will watch until the fighting starts, but once the first shot's fired, he'll try and
Yeah,
talk them.
Layla's philosophy is talk as much as you can to make the fighting not happen, and if they don't listen or your team member fires an arrow, love
You
you.
can always rely on Bajra to always fire the first shot.
Well, now
Right.
she knows. Now Layla knows. Layla did not know before.
So you got 10 points of base damage, total damage, plus your perception modifier, right?
Which one? Well, you cut out when you were trying to tell me which one is the base damage.
It's the smaller.
It's
the smaller number. I think it's 5 for a pistol.
Yes, 5 for a pistol. So yeah, that's 10 points of base damage for the 2 successes.
And then you have your perception modifier. What's that?
Perception modifier is 5.
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage. And the A15 means it ignores 15 points of damage, 15 points of armor absorption. You basically you shoot this guy in the head, and he just drops dead.
Oh,
Teamwork!
I did blow his brains out.
There are
Quite
4
literally.
more. There are 4 more.
And there's 4 more, and they've all got pistols.
Hey!
You know what?
Now, just to let you know, that's 1 shot. You can take up to 3 more shots, but each one, and on your character sheet, because I don't have your character sheet with me. Do you have?
I can send it to you real quick.
No, don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid things will. The game stops while the character sheet loads.
You just watch as Hilarious disappears. There is only Ellen.
He'll
Right?
just become 2 pixels.
Oh no! No.
Become a single pixel, right?
Single pixel.
On your character sheet, do you have in the ability section an ability called Improved Multiple Strike?
Let me see. Where would that be?
In the
Under the
second
ability section.
underneath the abilities, yes. It'll say improved multiple strike.
So
Abilities. I have no notes under abilities, actually.
Oh, if
Uh-oh.
we're looking at abilities, I should have done an extra 5 damage to that because I took Andrea's ability.
Yeah.
well, he's dead
He's
now.
dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Just
He's
saying.
dead.
Just saying.
He's dead. But he
Just
would be
saying.
extra dead. He'd be extra dead.
He'd be extra,
Super dead.
extra dead.
Just saying.
I don't see anything about improved multiple strike, no.
Email me your character sheet.
I mean, alright, I'll do that real quick.
You should have my email, yeah?
Yeah, yes, I do. Alright, let's see.
So I can look that
it's-
up on my phone and won't hurt anything.
So,
So,
quick question.
yeah, go for it.
Because I completely forgot how to ask how it was going to be
Maybe I
incorporated.
don't.
But my familiar, my wolf.
Yes. The wolf is
Yes.
there. We haven't. I mean,
Okay.
he's there. You know what I'm saying? He's like a dog. He's just hanging around you for all intents and purposes. It definitely gets some looks, but it's not unusual because there are other people walking around with their types of animals.
Yes,
Okay.
Bajra, there's a puppy.
Okay, now we have a new mission in mind. Protect the puppy.
Protect the puppy.
Protect the
This is why-
puppy.
You just watch. Look, I can just imagine Bajra going, "Can't we just kill things? Will the puppy be in harm's way?" Shoot.
First things first.
So what you can
Is the
do,
puppy dead?
Ellen, is you can take another shot until we figure out what your when I get your character sheet is. You can do another one at a -10 to your attack score.
Okay. I can do that.
Silky, I just put it in the Twitch chat, but is the puppy okay?
Be okay.
Yeah.
What
Your
is Northeast
email's
Media
actually
Voice?
not populating, so
Okay, let me do it this way.
let's
then.
see.
Live, everybody.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
I'm really sorry about tonight, guys.
Okay, no, it's
No,
still
no, it's-
fun.
It's okay. We're having a blast. No.
You
Oh,
know,
perfect. There it is. Now I have your email.
if
There.
people,
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
people who want to stick around through the technical chaos are seeing a great game. So,
Actually, yeah, there are 8 viewers, so that's still
well,
pretty
one
good.
of them is me.
Yeah,
Well,
one of them is
them's
also
me,
me.
so yeah.
Well,
Luna
Okay,
is
fine.
fine.
But we
Good.
have viewers. We have viewers. My point is,
We're fine.
Same here. We love you.
Whoever stayed, we love you. Thanks for sticking with us.
It'll be better
Thanks for
next week, I
listening.
promise. We'll be back to normal operating procedures.
You guys missed Bajra annihilating this guy's shoulder. It was badass.
there we go.
what up, bitches?
I have a plan. I'm just waiting for my turn.
All right, so go ahead and make your next attack, Ellen.
All right, and it's at -10, so I add 10 to whatever I roll.
Correct.
All right. I will. Yeah, I'll just aim at the next most. Whoever looks like the next biggest threat.
Well, behind them, I mean, they've all kind of turned, right? Because they heard their friend call out. Yeah, you don't have any
Oops.
abilities. Where are your abilities?
I don't know. I must have messed up. Or I literally just don't have any abilities.
Oh no,
No.
you should have abilities.
No, you definitely
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, no
Okay.
abilities for you. Wait a minute.
Cool. He sacrificed his abilities for the epic initiative.
Initiative.
He sacrificed his abilities for the egg soup.
You were a Kova, right?
No, he's a
A what?
he's a Tajahu.
Tajahu.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So
Tajahu.
what I'll do is
Fighting.
before the next game I'll get your character sheet set up again. It looks like the abilities that you do have are Featherfoot and
Oh, right. I forgot about that. I remember picking those. I just never put them in the sheet.
Yeah, you didn't put them in the ability section, but you do have them in your features and traits. So we'll fix that later. Yeah. All right. So no. So it's
Oh.
gonna be a normal -10 for you for each one of those attacks because you don't have improved. So the next one you can shoot again. So this one is going to be at a -10. So go ahead and make your roll.
All right. I just made it. So the second attack is a single success. That's 30 plus 10, so it's 40. 45 is what I needed to be under. So yeah, that's a single success.
All right. So you hit. So he's going to get a physical defense on this. @6. Yeah, he kind of like sidesteps the they don't know who's being fired at, but they kind of all like sidestep it. Do you want to fire again? Or
Boy band style, just
yeah, just
he'll take another pot shot
right,
at the guy. Another -10.
Yep.
All right.
So just a normal roll.
Well, that's
No,
an
this will
81,
actually be at a -20. So the third one, the 0, -10, -20, -30.
We'll make that 101.
Oh.
So
He's like, oh,
did you critically fail?
I rolled an 81. If it's at -20, that's 101. So yeah.
No, what it is that your skill score goes down. You don't add to your total. Your skill score. So your skill is what's your skill is let's see here.
45.
Yeah, so your skill is 45, and so it goes down to 25. So you would have to roll a 25 or less. And since you didn't,
well, I rolled an 81.
You rolled an 81, and you're using a pistol, which means that it's potentially able to blow up on you.
Oh,
Wow.
we're all right next to each other. Oh
Right.
no.
Oh,
Except for Layla, who had the common sense to walk away.
run, Luna.
Yeah, Layla's out there.
What's up?
So this is my Percival moment.
Layla it's slow motion. No.
You just hear.
Oh.
Some
With a
flicking this
critical
couple
fail,
up
it's
and
not a
down.
guarantee that it'll blow.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's not a guarantee. There's a chance because it's a firearm. So roll a. So what did you roll?
81. Definitely not the 25 I needed.
All right. So what happens is there is so it's a malfunction. It's a normal malfunction. You didn't roll a 96 or worse, so it just jams.
Oh, thank God.
Hang on, I want to use one of these new cuss words.
Yes.
Rika.
It's just gonna mutter, Shaka.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Let's try and fix it.
Super.
An excellent turn.
That would be the end of your turn. We are now moving on to. It looks like the Kova go first.
Oh,
So they all, these four kind of like step up and they all draw their guns and their pistols and they fire. They're going to fire one at each of you. So Layla, here comes your first one.
Okay.
I've got 2 successes.
Ouch.
So what you want to do is roll below your physical defense. Roll your physical defense and you basically have a target number of 2 or more.
Where's my physical defense?
It's
I'm
right-
sorry.
No, don't.
Aha! I see it. It's very low. This is going to be a bad time.
Oh.
That is a 58. That is a fail. I have a 38 physical defense.
You get hit with 12 points of piercing damage, basically.
Ow.
And you're going to bleed 2 next turn. The next one, Ellen, the other one fires at you and misses. Bajra, this one fires at you and misses. And Ohote, this one fires at you and really misses, really badly misses. They then are going to fire at you again, Layla.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Layla's closer.
So, wait. I just rolled a critical.
question.
Wait, hold on. I just rolled a critical. You can choose to ignore my critical, which now has a total of 8 successes, or just take the 3 successes. So you'd have to spend, I think it's three heroic luck to ignore the critical.
I've got to ignore it. I'm gonna die
So
if I
before
don't.
she does that, as I saw him take a shot at her, hit her, and then shoot at all of us, and go back towards her.
Well, so this is what's happening. This is what's happening, Mahote. All 4 of the other ones pull their pistols out, and they each are shooting at each one of you. And I'm just going around in a circle. So they're each going to get 4 shots off on each of you.
Okay, I was just trying to use the
Guardian.
Yes.
I would allow that if she wasn't across the street.
Yeah, I am
Is
gonna
she-
have.
What's
Yeah, I'm
the-
across
how
the street.
far
What's
is
the what's the distance? It's about 25 feet.
Where do I see my movement at?
That's going to be at the top.
Heroic luck, strength, da da da.
Under initiative.
Under initiative.
Oh, my move is 15, and it doubles
So 30 feet.
for Guardian, so 30 feet.
So he'll get there.
Yeah, you can get there. And if you want to try to, so you have a choice here. If you choose to do this, you're going to take the critical hit.
I was gonna probably burn some heroic luck. I will die if I take this hit.
I didn't know you were gonna die. I was just hoping to.
No, it's
As my character, that's what he would have done.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a guardian, absolutely, and you can do this, absolutely. But the thing is, you're going to be moving there, and
it gives me plus 15 to my physical defense.
it gives you a
but
plus 15 to your
that's
physical
about it.
defense. I mean, you can do it. Basically, what he's going to do is he's going to rush in front of you, kind of slide you over, and then dodge the bullet.
Oh, I dodge it.
Nudges her out of the
that's-
way.
You still have to roll. You still have to make
Okay.
your physical defense. So is that what you
Well,
want to do?
Yes.
All right.
Get down, Mr.
So-
President.
I do.
Right. Exactly.
Get down, Jack.
You suddenly feel yourself being kind of shoved out of the way as Ahote suddenly, almost mystically, appears next to you, pushing you out of the way. Go ahead and make your physical defense check there, Ahote. So it's
Okay.
8 successes. So good luck.
Alrighty, so that pushes my physical defense up to 30, 40, 53.
53. Good luck on that crit.
We got a crit.
And that is that's not that much. That's a 22.
Well,
So that's only.
you can decide to spend 1 heroic luck and get a chance and get another reroll at it. But you have to accept whatever that is. So if you critically fail that, you're going to take 11 successes worth of damage.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah, we'll roll for it. Go
Alright.
figure it out. Well, we're gonna use my special dice.
Hey, Oz!
Oh god.
Not 7. I can show you if you want. I will show it if I need to. It is an odd 7.
So you
Oh my-
so you roll it. So your score was 53. You roll an odd 7. That gives you 5 successes. You're going to get nicked for 3, so you're going to take 15 points of regular damage. Is this? Do you have any armor on?
No, I can't have any on right now.
It hits you in the shoulder and takes out a small chunk of flesh, but you take 15 points of damage, and you will bleed 2 points on the Kova's next turn. I'll let you know that.
Hilarious. Quick
Okay.
question for you. I did my physical defense and then I got hit, but I realized I do have armor on. Would some of that have absorbed?
Yes, it always absorbs. Well,
Okay, so
so with pistols, crossbows, and a couple of other weapons,
mhm.
they can ignore certain amounts of armor absorption. In the case of
Okay.
pistols, they can ignore up to 15 points of armor. So you'd have to have at least 16 or better to at least ignore 1 point of damage.
Nope, we're good. I have 11.
Yeah. So it
So you
blasts
said I hit.
through.
You said I lost 15 and then I bled for 2.
Well, you're gonna bleed for 2 on the next turn when this comes around.
Okay. I would just like to point out that the color of me, it's starting to turn black.
Oh, he's getting really pissed off.
Oh no!
Ellen, this one fires at you again, and misses. Bajra, this one fires at you, and misses.
He's skinny.
Hote,
I don't know what their excuses for Bashra.
Ellen, we're the tallest ones. We have no excuse.
I'm rolling a crit.
Oh,
on
you're right.
Hote.
He's tall but skinny.
Another crit?
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It explodes, so that's 10, 17, 24 successes with this shot. Now, you have an option. I know you've got heroic luck. You can choose to spend 4 to completely ignore the entire attack.
Thing that I have 15. Yeah, we're gonna spend 4.
All right.
Do it.
So this one shot is almost right dead in the center of your chest, and he goes to click, and it clicks. That's narratively how you would ignore 27 successes worth of damage.
I feel where it was aimed at, and I'm just all of a sudden like, I need a word because I don't even know what word to call him.
You see Layla go, and this is why I tried to talk first.
Riscott.
Call
him a Riscott.
He fires at you again and misses. Ellen, this guy fires at you again and misses. And Bajra misses, and Ahote and misses. One more round. Layla fires at you one more time and misses.
Man, these guys are.
Ellen misses.
This is why.
Bajra, I've got an +4 crit on you with this one. And remember, they're rolling at a -30 for their successes. I mean, for their skill score at this point. So I rolled an +4. It doesn't explode. I only get 1 extra, so he's got 5 successes on you.
Okay.
I'm putting my special dice away because they're only used in emergencies.
Smart.
What are you gonna do, Bajra?
I am looking. Okay. This might need some clarification.
Okay.
But I am narratively in our mind theaters, I am right next to Ellen.
Right. Ahote's no longer there. Correct.
Yeah, he's no longer there. So it's me and Ellen, our distance fighters over here, are next to each other. Could I theoretically use bodyguard? Could I be protecting him? Add 20 to my defense.
You mean guardian?
Nope, bodyguard.
You're a. Give me 1 second.
Oh, there's a lot of protecting here. It's funny, the two who were supposed to be on the front lines are the one doing the protecting. I love it.
That's what we're here for. What we're here for.
Layla's just like, this is why I wanted to talk first, because it's scary.
All right. Yes, I will technically allow this to happen because even though you're getting fired at, he's getting fired at as well. Are you wanting to look to use one of your innate spell-like abilities?
If I can.
Which one?
Without which one?
Well, I want to see what bodyguard is.
My ability of bodyguard plus 20 defense when defending a character other than yourself. Spell like ability freedom. That's what I have written down.
Right. So that's the one that's constantly on you. So basically, when someone goes to grab you, you have a chance to instantly escape. Okay, that's what freedom does.
So it's just grabbing.
Right, but you have another one called once per day. Did you choose that one? Yeah, there was another one called once per day that you can use once per day. That's elemental shield, air, calm, darkness, ethereal sight, far sight, and wall of bone.
Wall of bone? Damn. That sounds metal as hell.
I don't think I have that one
All
written.
right. So what we'll do is we'll
Yeah.
retrocon it. We'll retrocon it. Which one do you want?
Okay. What does that wall of bone do? That sounds
It
hard.
literally brings up a wall made out
Wall
of
of bone.
bone.
Wall of bone. Wall of bone.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Sure.
Can
It's an
I
innate
just straight up
ability.
become an? Can I just straight up become like an like an 80s rock music video?
Okay.
And
So let me describe the spell to you.
You can
The
place it
spell,
anywhere.
the spell allows you to create a wall of bone that is approximately. I have to actually look it up because I think I remember.
5 by 5 by 5.
Yeah, so it's a 5 foot by 5 foot cubic space that is equal to as an innate. Do you have that open there, Lahote? Nick?
Yes, I do.
What page is it on?
328
Thank you.
or 341 of 387.
Wall of bone. There it is. Got it.
all of
So what this allows you to do is it's a 5 foot thick, 5 foot high, 5 foot long per success. And since it's an innate ability, it's going to use your intelligence modifier as your
oh no.
half your intelligence modifier as your total number of successes. So what's your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier is hold on, it's loading. I
Let's
don't have
say
written
0.
yet. My intelligence modifier is 4.
So 2. So it's 10 feet high, 10 feet thick, and 10 feet long. So you can bring this up right in front of you.
Right in front of me. I can't like move it. Can I put it in between?
Well, you can. So you can move. It has a range of 15 feet, right?
Okay. Oh, that's not far enough to get to my homies.
No.
My fallen homies.
Remember, this is being shot at you. 5 successes worth it, at you.
Okay. So we're gonna.
And you and Ellen are about 6 or 7 feet apart at most. At most.
Don't forget Luna.
Yeah,
Luna,
Luna's still up there.
look, puppy.
Fur baby's
Gotta
still
defend
up
the
there.
puppy. Gotta defend the puppy. Don't worry, homie. I got your puppy. Everything will be okay.
I got the puppy. Nothing else
I got
matters.
the puppy. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and because it's super metal. Let's go ahead and throw up a wall of bone.
Wall of bone.
So,
bone.
Ellen, as you're kind of like looking around and that you can hear these shots, suddenly this wall of bone of all kinds of bones just erupt from the ground. The crowd in the street kind of screams as the thing erupts in front of you, and they move out of the way. And they've slowly been moving out of the way as this gunfight is starting to happen. This fire, and it just, and then you hear this, and it's still, so it does 25 points of damage. The bullet still hits you, Bajra, dealing 5 points of damage. But your armor, what's your armor, 11 or 9?
My armor is 11.
So it hits your armor and stops.
Yay!
Great. Hardcore.
We love to see
Also,
it.
can I just call upon my wall of bone by speaking Rakash?
Yes.
Yeah, because in that neat little dictionary you gave me, there is a word for bone
Nice.
of cow. All it is. Cow.
So say it again slowly.
Cow.
Oh, right on. Right on. Look at you. You're getting into it.
Damn, I got my dictionary pulled up on a tab. It's ready to go. But much more like lower and guttural. I'm working on my
Right, so that's the end of that turn, or the end of their turn. It's now Layla's turn.
Oh, I did no damage.
Layla bleeds out 5 points, and it hurts. And she actually opens her eyes, and her holy symbol glints, and she looks and she says, "Oh no, we're not doing this." And she's gonna do Divine Presence, turn humanoid.
No, nice. All right, right on.
Rude.
So they have a willpower check at a TS of 2 to ignore it, I believe.
Let me check the language of the spell.
Oh, it's not a spell. It's an
Oh, that's
ability.
the divine. That's what I meant. The ability. So I have to make a divine knowledge check.
Do you? I don't think you do.
Yeah, it says it is through this action, blah blah blah. As a move action, make a divine knowledge check. If you are successful, you can affect all targets at the turning within a 15-foot radius. Those that you target must succeed with a divine defense of TS of 2. So I do
Nice.
need to make a check.
All right, go ahead and make a check.
I pranked myself. So divine knowledge is my modifier. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. That is a whammy.
Reroll.
Oh,
Spend
no.
a heroic luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna use what is the heroic luck?
Just one, and you get to.
Yeah, you see that she's just like, no, not today.
She grips her holy symbol even tighter.
Pray a little harder.
Very little harder.
It's 25.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay. So, and it's a 15-foot radius, so that's a 30-foot diameter. So that's going to turn all of them. What do you say?
I say, was not prepared for this moment. Layla's very shaken up. She came in with the full intent to try to silver talk these guys, and then all hell broke loose, and she just goes, she looks and she says, my God is stronger than your God will ever be. And that's what she says to turn them.
They kind of so they've got their guns out and they look at you, and then you do this, and you can kind of see them kind of like this aura, not this aura, but this look of fear, kind of, and they kind of they don't drop their guns, but they drop their arms down and they turn and they run, because I rolled a 97 on their attempt to avoid it. So they beat feet in the opposite direction, almost sprinting down the alley as they do that. And they just disappear into the darkness, unless you guys are going to, well, not the darkness, but down the alley. Are you guys going to chase them? Yes?
No, I'm gonna go cure a Hote. I'm gonna immediately go over.
Fire up a pot
he's
shot
right
at
next
him,
to
but
you,
I
literally.
So,
guns
as
He's right. Wait, hold on. Sorry. So he's right next to you, right? Because he pushed
Yeah.
you down and took the shot. What would you say, Ellen? I missed that.
Oh, I said I'd love to take a pot shot at one of them as they leave, but
Sure, go
I
for
think
it.
his gun's still jammed. Isn't his gun still jammed?
It takes one turn, I believe, to unjam it.
Yeah, so we'd have to
Okay,
get
we haven't
we'd
come
have to
back
get
to
back
me
to,
yet.
yeah, we'd have to go back to the top of initiative, right?
We'd have to go back to the top of initiative.
There's
Yeah.
also my wall.
and now it's going to my
they are
turn.
sprinting, so they're doing 4 times their normal movement. So they're moving at
Look at it.
20, 40, 60, 80 feet every 10 seconds. So they're just boom, 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 sprinting. Getting out of your fearful presence.
Quick question. When it comes to abilities and actions, is it just I do divine presence and that is my turn, or is there anything else I can do?
So divine presence is considered, because it says it's a move action. So
That's my move.
So that's your move. So you still have a full, a simple, and your 2 basics, right? And so that was your move action. So you can't really move, but Ohote is right there next to you, so you can just reach out and touch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I want to do curing touch on Ahote, because I know as I put my paw on him and I said, I thank you for saving my life. And as I do that, I am going to hopefully be able to cast the spell.
Yeah, do better than you did with me. Sorry.
Rude. Is this still
Sorry.
divine knowledge? Oh no,
So
this is spell.
unnecessary.
No, this will be divine knowledge. You want to roll underneath it.
Yeah.
You're gonna do so if you only do 1 success, right? You're gonna heal him back 15 points plus your 1 success plus your charisma modifier.
That was a fail. Can I do a heroic luck?
Yes. So
God.
the only time you can't, so you can always do a heroic luck, but if you roll your heroic luck again and you get a 96 or above, yeah, you're gonna have to do some.
Okay, I only got 1 success, but it is 1 success.
Right. So what you'll do is so all the healing spells that we do are always going to deal a base number, right? Plus the total number of successes plus your charisma modifier. So it's 15 plus your success plus your charisma modifier, which is
8.
8. So what? That's 9, 10, 24 points of damage. You were healed
The
back.
base is 15.
The base is 15.
Oh, that already heals me.
Right. That's and so think about it. I know you guys are learning to play the game, so we're going to take a real quick break here on this. That's the reason why the healings are so powerful, because of the fact that I can hit you for 15, 20, 30
Or
successes
so
with the
hard,
damage,
yeah.
right? And they're built that way. Now you can take the healing skill, which you can do healing with and stuff, but it's not as powerful as the magic that is imbued and stuff. So
Do I take any fatigue for that?
yes, you'll it's a power rank 2 or power rank 1.
Let me check my page number, because I just have page numbers. So give me a sec. This is page 275. Y'all, the amount of lore in this, if you're listening, is stunning. I'm just saying.
Oh
Incredible.
yes, wow.
For those of you who are watching who are not us, oh my God.
I
You
mean,
don't
y'all hear me mention a dictionary of whole language?
It's so good. I just need to. I am also telling you about this while I'm looking for my spell. So give me one. All right.
Yeah,
So we
feel the
have
silence.
So it's a PR2, so it's going to cost you 6 fatigue.
6 fatigue.
Yep.
Okay.
As she reaches over and touches me,
And that's actually a simple action for you to be able to do that. So it's just boom, simple action. You want to do it again? You don't need to. You don't need to, but if they were really bad, you could do 2, right? Boom, boom.
Right. I'm wondering if I can address the fact that I'm bleeding.
yeah, heal yourself.
Heal yourself.
So I'm
Heal
gonna.
yourself first next time.
You saved my life. You see, while I'm saying this to you, it's like deep eye contact. And I take my paw and I'm gonna cast it on myself, and
So
hopefully
you don't need to roll for that.
Really?
As a divine caster, you can simply heal yourself. The base, it's going to be 15 plus your charisma modifier.
Fantastic. I am back to full. And does that stop bleeding?
No, instantly.
So you watch as I put my paw on Hote, thank him, and then heal myself. My holy symbol still glinting from the fact that I just tiny Linak scared the heck out of them, and I just kind of stand there a little proudly and put my paws on my hips, and then I look back at a group and I go, "So we killed one of them," and I look down at the body.
Still just a wall of bone up.
How far are they?
Bone.
So the guys that are running, by the time
can I still see them?
Oh no, they've disappeared around the corner of another alley and disappeared.
No.
Yeah, Alan probably gets his gun unjammed and holds up. It's like,
look, I admire. I kind of wave over at Bajra. I wave at the wall of bone and at Ellen. I'm like, "Can you come here, please? Can you come here, please?"
There's a large section of the whole of the wall that's just been absorbed, right? That where the bullet just shattered through the bone.
There's a bullet hole. I wave through the bullet. Can you please come here to me in a hotel so we can observe this body and talk about what just happened?
Really
Ellen's gonna drop the arm holding the gun and just walk over, start checking his pockets.
Yeah, is this something I can pull down, or is this just here now?
You can dispel it. It'll either stay there, or it'll stay there for at least 1 hour per success, or you can dispel it, and it just crumbles into dust.
Which one was this? Was this the one with the bands that was changing colors, or?
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
The dead guy.
Yeah.
What about him?
Was this the one that had the bands that were changing colors, or because you said one of them had bands that were changing colors while they were in the?
That was you. They don't.
Oh, they were talking about.
They were talking about you.
Oh, okay.
Do you come over, Bajra?
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop it. Drop it. I'm looking for the word again. I lost it. It just reset, put me back into the A's.
Oh, amazing. And as you guys come over, you see that I look at you all and I say, that could have been really bad.
Could have gone a lot better.
Okay, but
we just got one.
I didn't even get to attack. You had to run them off.
You almost died.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Heroic luck. Heroic luck. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you heroic luck for that.
I made that joke in the Twitch chat.
Well,
I
Wait,
made that
you did?
joke in the Twitch
did?
chat.
Yeah.
I did.
sorry, I had to actually close down my Twitch on this other channel.
I said
Oh, she did. Can confirm. She
I
did.
said, Layla, it's only a flesh wound before the bone wall.
I got a screenshot.
Oh, I did not see that.
I'll give,
I
I'll give,
apologize.
I will give you heroic luck because the fact that you pulled
Yay!
that out is but a flesh wound.
Tis but a
And
flesh
I look
wound.
and I said, but here's the good thing. We have this guy's body now. We can pick stuff up, figure out where those guys are, surprise them next time.
Yeah, can I check him for money? Can I check his pockets?
I think that's what Ellen was doing.
Well, Ellen, was that what you were
That's,
doing?
well, yeah, Ellen just like walks right up and he just started like flipping them over and just perusing. He just kind of like just grunts a little bit, like the brain guts everywhere. Just
Gross.
So while you're doing this, you kind of the symbol on his head, right? The skull and the 9 flames, kind of the blood kind of washes it away.
Oh, it was ink? Huh.
That's not.
Wouldn't you normally get something like that tattooed or branded?
Can
Yeah,
I check to
these
see
were
if there's
articulated.
enough of the head still intact that I can check that if that was ink or like magically stamped? That's the word.
Yeah, go for it.
magic
Cool.
stamps.
Magic stamps.
We collect magic stamps in this house, thank you.
Is this a perception?
It would be
what am I
a
rolling?
lore divine.
Oh, good at those.
Mmm.
Lord divine.
Or lore
That's-
magic, whichever one you have.
That's
I have
so
lore arcane.
Lore
Yeah.
arcane.
That was a total lie. I haven't known that. So my base is 30. That's
Yeah.
cool.
You can do it. I have faith.
Nope.
Never
rolled a
mind. Oh.
It's barely though.
It's
Rolled
close.
34. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
We
Too
tried.
much brain matter.
Too
Well,
many
it's
brains.
what's interesting though is as like I said, when you guys flip him over, you start looking, the blood that it starts to congeal, obviously, but it kind of you can see it kind of like not washing away, but kind of smearing across.
Huh.
So okay. So
Do
it's-
I happen to know if these guys would tattoo these on their heads or if it's custom for it to be like drawn on?
Lord Divine.
I do not have Lord Divine, so that cannot happen.
Wait, you're a
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, you're a divine caster?
Yeah, but I have Lore Streetwise.
I'll let you do a lore streetwise at a TS of 2.
TS of 2 for Lore Streetwise. Okay, so I gotta get a 25 or lower.
Right.
That's a 25!
Right on.
Hey.
From what little you know about these guys, if it is a true, and again, it's rumor and hearsay, but they tend to have these things branded on their foreheads.
You guys, I was about to say this guy's a fake nerd. I'm not gonna say that. Guy's a fake nerd. I look at him and I look at the party and I go, this is not a true follower of. Oh, shoot, the name. I need the name. You sent it to me. This is not a true follower of Azaiak. If he was, it would have been branded onto his head.
So we've got posers.
They might be just like Gains who try to look tougher. Because, I think I told you guys earlier, but worshipping Azaiak is illegal in most places. So this group clearly just wants to like look really, really tough. But they seem
So
like
not
maybe.
only are they. So they're not only cowards, but they're liars and cowards.
Well, they're cowards when confronted with a much more powerful god.
Really. So
I mean, that's bad, I suppose. But if they don't even believe in their own god,
it might be a matter of just being more intimidating. You know, if you come in with the symbol of an evil god on your head, people are more likely to be scared of you.
So did we just beat up a bunch of posers?
A bunch of posers just shot guns at us.
Do we want to go get them?
No, they're long gone by now.
We can
But-
track them down easy.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're coming back soon.
I think it might be worth it to. Yeah, Basha's got a point. They're supposed to be back here to meet with this Genevieve person.
Yeah.
And with the Daybreakers.
Is it
Um,
possible?
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You have something exciting, apparently.
That was exciting.
Well, I just remember the first thing Ellen would have gone is for any firearm ammo and his gun. And then he would have walked up, taken that immediately, and then started ruffling through his pockets. It's like, hey, new gun.
So what you do is go ahead and go ahead and mark down that you have another pistol.
Oh my
Sweet.
god.
Oh my god, he's triple wielding.
I'm wondering if there's anything
He can
else.
now do a full Percy.
Oh no! He's you see, is there any way I can just look at him to see if there's like any indicator of anything else, like any notes, anything that would help us figure out anything about these guys on this guy's body?
Make a perception check.
I'm
Okay,
still
how
looking for money.
And
you
it's-
can look.
I pick up the body and just start shaking it.
Is there a way I could help her make that an advantage?
Well, I mean, Markham, like I said, I shared something with you, so it's your choice.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Right, it's your choice if you want to say anything.
I am going to.
He'll actually just hand that. He'll just hold up the piece of paper with the symbol
So
out towards the rest of him and just kind of like hand it and just keep ruffling
Wait,
while he's holding
wait,
it.
what is that?
I'll grab it.
What you find is this torn piece of paper. It's kind of like like they ripped off the a side of it, and it's got this symbol on it. And in common, it says SK. And it's got SK on it, and then this symbol is kind of like this. I don't want to be cliche here, but it's kind of like got this mask, right? And between the eye holes is a dagger.
Is that Sons of Kelix you were talking about earlier?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm talking to whoever knew about them, who shared. I'm trying to remember who had that knowledge that shared with us
I
last
did.
session. Yeah, I look at Ahote and go, SK, could that be the Sons of Kelix you were talking about earlier?
Oh wait, no. Ellen had that knowledge. Me and you got the same knowledge.
Ellen!
But yeah, Ellen.
Ellen, is that the Sons of Kelix you were talking about earlier?
I kind of look up and be like,
It would be an O.
might be. Would he know that?
Yes. Oh no.
I don't think you would actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that he would necessarily know the symbol.
This is just me putting SK together as Layla. Layla knows nothing about them. It's just that she sees SK. Well, she remembers hearing Sons of Kelix, SK.
Point of clarification. Chelix, not Kelix.
Chelix, I apologize. Never mind.
Oh.
We're gonna
Yeah, look,
retcon this entire thing.
I just heard the name. I don't know.
No, that was Chelix. Never mind. I gotta get these big old ears cleaned out.
Yeah,
Is there
you were
a
around
way?
very close gunfire, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that didn't help.
GM.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I could have Luna come and catch this guy's scent as a way to tell like when the guys he's been hanging around are back into the vicinity, almost as if a alert?
Describe how you want to have Luna do that. I understand what you want to do, but I want to know how you would have Luna get Luna to do that.
I would call Luna over and
Puppy.
ask her to basically track the scent. So like get a good smell of it and everything to know where the scent is or whatever, and then to inform me whenever that scent gets stronger. So like I'd call her over to sniff on the body and on all of
Do
the
you have
clothes.
animal? Do you have animal handling?
No, which I should have since I have call familiar.
You
Whoops.
whoops.
I didn't think of that.
Whoops. So go ahead and make your
You
animal.
just have this dog.
Right, you just have this wolf. It's a
Who
wolf.
just
here.
hangs out
Come
with
here.
you.
It just
Oh,
hangs
God.
out.
Well, I spent a year with this wolf, like just sitting with it and everything. I took my time letting it get to know me, and then it opened up, and then we have this bond between us.
Doesn't listen to a thing you say, but it likes you.
Yes.
You feed it bacon. It's a big fan. She's a big fan of the bacon.
So go ahead and make your animal handling check at a TS. You know, I will do this. I will go ahead and give you the animal handling at a trained skill of 40 plus your wits.
Oh.
Yay! A generous GM before
Because
he tries to murder us all.
You make sense with what you said. So yeah.
Out of 40 plus my wits, and my wits is 3.
So 43.
43.
Yeah, so that's a skill that you have. It's
Solid.
43.
Okay. I owe you my life.
I hope you my life.
So then I will roll to get under 43.
Yeah.
He might take it. Be careful.
Oh God.
Don't
take
There's.
The GM giveth
He
and the
tried
GM
twice.
taketh away.
I
What'd
mean,
you
to be
get?
fair, he tried to take his
What'd you
life
get?
twice tonight already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 63, but you know, it's a fail.
Okay.
Well, what you were doing
Crit.
is you were trying to get her to do it, but I rolled an ot 1 on her like her we'll say intelligence or wits, so she kind of gets what you want. I rolled an ot 1 for her, and I wanted to see how you did it with your thing. So you fail in what you're trying to get her to do, but she kind of looks at you and just. You ever see how dogs kind of look at you like with their one eyebrow and they're like, "The hell, really?"
Hey Luna, can you like smell it to like get a
Get-
smell
get
and
smell.
use the smell to like
Right.
smell them?
And so she's got the scent. She's definitely got the scent, and she kind of, she's like looking at you, kind of like not really sure. Do you want me to like go get them, or? And she just kind of sits down, confused.
So we have that note that has the SK with the mask and the dagger. Earlier I did want to make a perception check to see if there was anything else. Could I still make that?
Perception check for what?
Just to see if there's anything else on him.
Well, no, that's
I'm
just
still
you
here.
raffling through his pockets and stuff. Other than the that note, that it looks more like
Okay.
other than the note and the pistol and the other extra ammunition, he's got like maybe 25, 30 silver pieces on him.
Yay.
He's also
Nice.
got this amulet.
And divvy that up.
Ooh.
That's it's a plain bronze amulet on a leather like a leather necklace kind of thing that kind of hangs down low, and it actually also has this symbol that it looks like a sun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish I could draw it for you. I know. Give me 2 seconds. I know exactly what I'm looking for now.
Ooh.
And I make a lore arcana check on it.
I think. Are we
How are we
getting
gonna
it?
divide all this stuff up, though? Who gets what?
I mean,
I just want money.
I mean, we're traveling together. I figure if we're gonna, work together, we have one of us with them. I have a decent amount of silver. He has how much silver? 20?
There was about 20
30.
silver.
25.
25
Oh.
silver.
25? I look at Bajra and I go, you got him in the shoulder. Have at it.
Heck yeah, I think that's only fair. Do I get to keep the money? Is there, gentlemen? Can I keep the money? Because I got a good shot off on him. Okay,
You
okay,
can-
wait.
you can-
By
yes,
that
you
logic,
can-
me and
Okay.
Ellen need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you and Ellen should split
Me
it.
and
You
Ellen should split it.
You killed
Actually,
him.
you keep the money. I want to see what else he has on his person.
Uh,
I'm not
might
gonna
keep
argue
the
with you.
armor.
I won't argue with you. I'm just gonna take my 25 gold or silver.
Yeah, I was gonna say not gold. Good lord.
Not gold.
If it was
Not gold.
gold, I would have
Ooh.
put. If it was gold, I would have put up way more of a fight.
What would I have to roll to successfully remove the arrow without breaking it, so we could return it to Bashra?
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
dead.
perfect.
Not like I have
I
to
mean,
worry
he's
about
dead. It's not like you have to
anything.
worry about
Yeah.
worry about causing him issues. You
Muscle
just
tensing. Yeah,
you
he's
just-
just
Or
dead.
shake it back and forth, and then it pops out.
Rigor mortis.
It kind of farts at you
Instant
when it
rigor
does
mortis.
that. Kind of goes as blood kind of gushes out.
Whoa.
Cool.
Oh.
Extra equipment, one bloody
that
arrow.
was
Great.
not actually my. He's gonna like try and stop the bleeding for a second and be like, "Well, fuck it." He's
Why?
gonna flip the guy over and start stripping him.
Oh, okay. What is it? Ellen, why?
Hardcore.
I want the armor.
It's
I want the armor.
Why?
Oh, the armor.
Why do you want
It's
his
got to be worth
armor?
something. It's got to be worth something.
You're gonna lug that around with you?
I mean,
So you wait. So I
I
just
can
want to
give it
make
up
sure. I
without
want to make
smoke.
sure I understand exactly what you're doing. In the middle of the afternoon, having gone through a fight with these guys, flip the body over. There's a crowd of people around you. You're gonna start stripping this guy. I just want to make sure I'm clear on this.
this is a guy who. Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't actually really think that that's going to be a problem to anyone.
I actually, at this point, take out my guitar and immediately set myself up as a distraction. And I look at Vajra and Ahote and I go, get him to stop. I'm going to play a song and then we go. And I'm going to start playing a song to distract the crowd from the that
So
this
the crowd
does.
has the crowd has gathered, and what seems odd is you're not hearing calls for the warden watch. It's like
They're just chilling.
it's like no one has made any like, hey, the watch is coming, or hey, you don't hear any whistles being blown, or hey there, stop, nothing that would be like, maybe we should move on, or something weird's happening. It's just odd, right?
I'm still trying to study the amulet.
I am going to start playing as a distraction while I'm sort of observing the crowd, trying to figure out if anyone's going to say anything to us.
Oh, because I know that I have to describe every time I change a color. I've turned green-ish now,
Nice.
which for me is
So the thing is I know what they mean, but you
Focus.
shouldn't tell them what they mean. They need to. Your
Yes.
compadres need to.
I don't
go-
want to know.
Got it.
I want to figure it out.
Cool.
Right?
and okay. So I've turned green, but I'm
Oh.
looking at this amulet and trying to study it. I guess just by looking at it.
Anyway,
You're
here's
doing,
Wonderwall.
Lore Arcana.
Your twin is hilarious, Tipsy.
Today gonna be the day that I do it all back to you.
No, we'll get flagged.
By now, I'll realize what I've got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels. I'm gonna stop.
But,
Also, Layla wants me to stop, Ellen. I am not. I'm going to watch him disrespect.
Well, his other
man.
logic is if there's anything else in his pockets, if we just take it all with us, we're not going to leave anything behind.
Honor-bound species to honor-bound species. This is the correct thing to do.
I just am gonna play. I'm gonna play and hope that nobody cares. I'm just like
Anyone else ever played Skyrim? It's what you do.
Well, it's one of those things where you're kind of doing this, and they're kind of like starting to murmur, like you're getting this sense of people are like backing away from you, and you hear the word necromancers coming out from and evil magic, and they're starting to back away from you as you do this.
Okay. I turn to Ellen and go, Ellen, leave it, please. We can come back later. We're getting looks.
Yeah, he's stripping
All
her.
right, all right.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that in front of a bunch of people who just saw a fight happen. Can we take a moment? And you see that I'm actually
All
getting
right.
very,
It's
very
going to
antsy.
pick up the body.
Okay, seeing her get antsy, can I go ahead and
Can I take the body at least?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I go
Can we
ahead
just
and
bring
invoke?
Wait. Hold on.
Sorry, we're talking over each other.
You're talking over each other. I think Ellen and oh my god.
Bajra.
No.
Layla?
Layla. Sorry, I couldn't think of your name for a second there. Layla are having a conversation about something real quick.
Well, no, I mean, basically, all I heard, I just said, leave the body, leave it alone. Let's take a moment and figure out what's happening. And it becomes very clear that I'm getting nervous about all these people who are looking at me in a way I do not want to be looked at.
Huh. Ellen will kind of look around and kind of take stock in the
it's
odd reactions.
It's
everyone
very
gets.
odd reacting that you're getting this. That people are like, what are you doing? This is... Stop. You know, people are murmuring and like, you know, you just need to stop.
I have
Yeah,
not
look
looked
around.
away or noticed any of this.
He's just gonna kind of look around and look a little bit confused for a moment. He's like, "All right, can I at least check the rest of his pockets and then we'll go?"
We already got all the stuff.
Fine. Anyone else want to check the? Have at it.
I grab Ellen and I start dragging him.
So I sent you a Tipsy. I sent you what the amulet looks like.
Oh, perfect. Ooh, lovely. I believe that Ahote was trying to do a lore arcane check on it.
Go ahead and make your lore arcane.
We're gonna grab a different set because that dice flew all the way off the table. That is a 15. That is 25, 35, 45. That is 3 successes.
It radiates no magic.
No magic.
No magic.
You don't get the idea that it's doesn't even register as a magical symbol.
So I take the amulet from you. It is a sun. And I look at it as I'm pulling Ellen away with no shame. And I pull us into the alley, pull you into the alley, Ellen, where we just saw them run away. And I said, look, I know, I'm sorry if I'm overreacting, but my reputation is a very important thing to me. I need to be in stories that are good, not creepy person who flips over and strips a body.
Just seemed the most logical thing to do. I mean, the armor has to be worth something. If nothing else, we could sell it.
Understand
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, what?
Worst case scenario, he has a hidden pocket and we find something in there. Actually, that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we just have bloody armor that we need to get rid of.
Did you not notice
a hidden pocket in the armor? Got it.
Did you notice that none of those people called the city watch or anything?
They were talking about a massive crime spike, so it's probably just like another Tuesday.
But they were talking about necromancers and dark magic.
That could play into the crime.
Alright, now I'm wishing we threw the body into the bay.
You just see my ears droop. You see my cat ears droop the lowest they've ever been.
I've went from green to back to like a dim yellowish, but I go back towards the street. I don't exit the alleyway, but I kind of want to look around and I guess take a look at everything that's still happening. Is the crowd still there? Have they decided to disperse?
No. So I mean, think about this. You're in the middle of New York downtown, mid-afternoon, and suddenly you guys have a gunfight, arrow fight, and right in the middle, right? And people are like, "What the fuck? Seriously?" And they all kind of gather around you, and then you have Ellen kind of rattling through it, and then flips the body over and starts, "Yeah, let's strip this guy." And so you have, now that you're more aware of it, you're understanding that people are the whispers are getting more intense of like, they're necromancers. We should leave. You know, we shouldn't be here. They're gonna call dark magic, and they all kind of start moving away and start shuffling away, and you yeah, I know what's
Yeah,
gonna
my wall of
happen.
bone did not help. My wall of bone did not help that case.
No, it did not.
Oh dear. Well,
Yes, the
I think our
consequences of my
reputation has
actions.
already gone. Whee!
And as you say that, you
Yeah,
see
what about my
Layla.
reputation?
Layla looks
Yes, the consequences.
completely dejected.
Oh. Can Ellen try and give her a comforting hug? Like, just, he's not sure. Like, he just kind of is like, when her ears droop, he's like, "Oh no."
It's a sad cat ear, just like this.
He doesn't really know what to do, so it's kind of like an awkward, just kind of a pull, and it's like,
She wraps her arms around you, just like this. I don't want people to think I'm a necromancer.
Okay.
Um,
So, just to explain the whole bone thing, I don't do necromancy either.
It was
That
really
one.
cool.
It was really cool though. It was really cool.
I'm going
can't
to
do that often.
walk
So.
back over to the bar, to the
Where
tavern.
are you going?
Can I go with him? Got to
So are
solo.
you? So the cantina is closed. As soon as you
Oh, yeah.
walked out the doors and you started this whole thing, they kind of shut the doors behind you, and it's been at least 10 minutes now, so it's definitely closed.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it's been longer than that.
Fights are a short time.
Cool.
You see that I finally let Ellen go, and I kind of go, I've worked really hard on what people think of me.
And you, as you guys start to look around, people are making symbols. You know, some are kissing, kissing their thumbs and throwing it up, like like they're trying to ward off spirits.
I do the same thing.
These odd
I
things.
kiss all 4 times.
All
I
four
just
thumbs.
scream. I scream, we're not necromancers!
This might actually play in our favor. If people are afraid of us, they're more likely to give us things that we need and not bully us.
Intimidation is a great tactic. It's
Mm.
it's not a bad reputation.
Mm.
To be feared or to be loved, Layla. To be feared or to be loved.
I don't think making innocent people fear is a good thing to do.
I agree
It's
completely.
not them. It's who hears it from them, which could include potentially those. What's a good term for them?
members?
Those riscats that are running away.
You mean the posers?
The risk acts.
Yes.
Wouldn't that just make them more likely to come to us for either recruitment or to get rid of us to show that they are now the baddest?
There's 2 different ways that this could go. They could either fear us and, give us what we want out of fear, or recruit us, as Akote says.
See, the
And
problem.
either way, we
Or
get them.
kill us out of fear.
See, the problem is, though, we don't even know who they are. I don't know what. I hold up the note. I don't know what this means. SK with a mask and a dagger? I thought they were followers of an evil god, and they didn't even have the symbols branded.
And they're fake.
So I have
see
no.
the note?
I hand Ahote the note.
I walk to the crowd. What does this mean?
Ellen's gonna whisper to
Let me address that. So you walk out to the crowd. Luna kind of starts to step forward, and you kind of do this weird kind of thing. And if a dog had embarrassment or a wolf could show embarrassment, this wolf just kind of like looks and kind of backs away into the alley and kind of hides behind Bajra, like, I don't know. Like,
Dad!
I don't know him. I don't know him.
And you go out there and you're like, hey, what does this symbol mean? And suddenly, not suddenly, but as you're looking at a couple of young humans, maybe 10 or 9. They come by and they go, "Oh, yeah, that's the Shadow. That's the Shadow King. You're in trouble." How long do you think they got? And they kind of like, oh, they kind of like start laughing and they're pointing as they start to move away.
The Shadow King. I'm like,
Shadow King.
what is the Shadow King?
Do you try to stop the?
Who is he? I just shout at them. I don't want to actively go after anybody.
As you're shouting this, people really start to give you a wide berth. Even though the afternoon is starting to come to a close, and there's fewer and fewer people on the main street, they're giving you a wide berth, almost as if they. That's crazy.
I gesture.
Yeah. I walk back to the alley. I turn around to walk there as I see Layla start jesting me over, and I'm just like,
I can't.
it's a Shadow King.
All right, well, that means I was wrong. I was going to say it stands for Shaka Karza.
What is that?
Shaka.
Oh.
Wait, you could have told me what this is.
No.
It doesn't register to me yet. Don't let it register to me yet. I know what it is.
No. You see that Layla just no. I just look at you and I just go, Ahote, are you serious right now?
For such a dignified gentleman, my God, he has a mouth on him.
I look at him. I'm like, why couldn't he just tell us what this is? It's Shaka. Oh.
It suddenly dawns on you that that's not what this means.
Do we need to explain to the chat what this means?
No, they will never know what these words mean.
My band's turned pink.
He's just very embarrassed, and the wolf the Luna kind of like just finally comes out from behind Bajra and kind of just puts her nose in one of your hands and just licks it like, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Did anyone say
flicks the paper at Ellen?
Did anyone say what the Shadow King did? Like, what did anyone tell you anything?
No, these kids laughed at me for it, and then no one comes near me now.
Can I use my background knowing that I came here looking for?
Sure.
Do I know Shadow King?
So let's see here. Who's? I apologize. Who's got the?
Please.
I don't have your character sheets in front of me. Who's got the bounty hunting background outside of Bajra?
I don't.
I don't have bounty hunting anymore. I changed it.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did. So yeah, who has the bounty hunting bounty hunter background?
No.
Nobody.
Would an ex-legionnaire work?
No.
My background is decidedly not bounty hunter. It is something else entirely.
I thought
that's amusing. So 3 of us were bounty hunters, and we all changed our backgrounds.
Are you serious? All 3 of you were bounty hunters, and you changed your background?
I wasn't a bounty hunter.
Oh, okay.
2 of you were. 2 of you.
I was told 2. I was told 2 were, but when I went to become a bounty hunter.
Hilarious. Knows very well what my background is, and it is not bounty hunter.
No, it is not bounty hunter. I knew it wasn't yours, and I forgot that Bajra changed. Yes. Go ahead and make a. What kind of lore? Do you have lore? What kind of lores do you have?
I don't have any lore. I don't know anything.
I have streetwise lore.
Layla, go ahead and make your streetwise lore. Bajra, go ahead and make a wits check at TS of 2.
Only have Arcana and Tech lore. I doubt those will.
Nope, that's a 9 to 3. I have a 45 in streetwise lore. I don't know anything about this guy.
You actually forgot some things. I'm just playing.
Hey, I didn't crit fail. Give me a break.
I got quick math. We're good. 2 successes.
Hey.
Or it depends. Like how in depth are we going? Because my wits is a 72, but I rolled a 49.
That's pretty good.
It's 2 math wise.
Check your DM, Selkie.
Ooh,
Quick math.
ooh! I finally get a DM, and I'm not drunk.
I have been rolling like garbage
I didn't
tonight.
get any DM last time because I was drunk.
That's true.
I
Choices
wonderful.
were made and consequences were rendered.
Yes, the consequences of my actions. How rare circumstance.
Look who comes in consequences of my actions chasing me right now.
I like your response, Markham, in the chat.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I
We
was
will
close.
forever refer to the Shadow King as this now, though.
A terrible
It's like,
time.
If
I
he
love-
meets
I
this
definitely
guy,
will.
he can say it to his face.
I love how on my test dice rolling I get like aught some things, but when I actually roll, it just never is anything good. I also loved, Markham, your comment. My god is stronger than yours will ever be. Gang members runs away from the tiny fur ball.
It's tiny but fearsome.
Arr! She's pretty buff, is the thing. She's a pretty buff cat.
The rare thing gets me every time because every time someone does it, I have a wolf jacket that I like to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at a party and this drunk girl comes up. She's like, I love your wolves. Rawr. And it is the funniest thing to me every time I hear it.
I love it.
And what's funny about this is all the stuff that I've written for you guys, you haven't even gotten past the first page. And it's
Yep.
like, I love it. I love the fact I've got it all planned out, and I'm like, they're gonna nope, not now. Wait, no, wait, almost. They're almost there. No.
Oh.
I look at Bajra and I say, I don't know anything about this guy. Do you?
Heard the name once or twice.
Is he
Just-
bad news?
In the circles I run in.
For the city, yes.
In this city or
Just well, no. So, how can I put this? There are for you, and I'm going to say this, and everybody's going to know this, which is fine. There are criminal organizations, right? So each district has one or two. And each district may or may have like a kingpin, but within the city there are dozens of criminal organizations that function in the eastern, southern, and trade district, a few in the northern district, and a few in the western district. But best example, I would think, with what I've already got pre-written, and for the criminal organizations of Dojo to Shiva as well, John Wick.
Oh.
That's probably the closest I could say that actually exists within Dojo to Shiva is a John Wickish universe.
I like it. And hate it.
I now to just need to exit life. We don't mess with the Baba Yaga.
Well, you know, all you had to do was not use that heroic luck and it would have done it for you, but I'm just kidding.
Oh. I saved Layla's life, but at what cost?
I will now use all heroic luck to return time to take that hit. No, I'm just playing.
Thanks. I really appreciate you. It was really nice playing with you guys.
I'm out. Peace. Which way do I get out of the city?
Hey, nah. Well, Layla knows how to get out of the city. If he reverses his heroic luck, Layla dies.
Oh no! I'd still jump in the way. I would just take it.
but understand, guys. That was really for. Well, you guys all know that. You guys don't you three don't understand that level of
Oh.
detail for the criminal organizations. Only Bajra does, and it would take me a minute to type that all out, and then So
I guess my question is
Yeah.
for Bajra: is this if we have made an enemy, if we've killed one of the Shadow King's people, how badly how badly have we fucked up?
Potentially horribly, but also potentially this is potentially this is a small dice. Potentially,
I don't understand. We either
yeah.
may
This ooh, let's
Look,
put it like this. He's top dog around, and he does some big moves.
oh,
He does
we just
a lot
killed.
of big moves,
I
but
look down. I'm like, I'm sorry. Continue.
yeah, there's always the chance. There's always a chance that this is, not even gonna pop up on his. But yeah, this is this could potentially be, very bad.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I look and I'm like, but would it be bad? I mean, we already know that they were lying about being servants of the god that
Yeah.
I can't think of the name to pronounce. And all they did was have a paper or a piece of parchment with SK on it. Was it for them? Were they giving a message? Were they working for him? We
No,
don't know any of this.
Maybe it was like
I firmly believe that this is it's a sign of membership.
So we
Huh.
just.
they could do something better than a piece of paper.
So what do we do then?
Uh,
We just killed a. We just openly attacked a group of Shadow King associates.
Check your DMs, Selkie. I'm like sending you a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Speaking.
It's evening,
coming.
right?
It's coming. It's late afternoon, early evening, like 4, 5. Between 3 and 5 o'clock. I mean, you guys have only spent. So you spent most of the morning eating and drinking and getting Bajra.
Very drunk.
Very drunk,
I love
and
that we're
then
still on the
dealing
road.
with these guys who came in. So it's mid afternoon, between 3 and 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. I mean, where you guys are in the city with the Southern District, it's starting to get dark because of the way the sun sets with the city.
Right.
I mean, because like I said before, there is the Shiba is surrounded by a large wall, and this wall is 50 feet tall. In the center of the city is another wall called the Inner Crown, and it is also 50 feet tall. That surrounds the Senate, and so you guys it gets early evening in the city fairly quickly. I mean, if you've ever been to New York, when the sun starts to set, even at 5 o'clock, there's still ambient light, but it's starting to get dark fairly quickly.
Oh yeah, I lived near there. I'm fair. It's true.
Right. Because of
In
all the
that
tall
case,
buildings.
I will go back to searching for more pebbles to just pick up and add to my collection.
I just watch a Hote pick up a bunch of pebbles and I go, "Is this the time? Is this the time right now? We just."
And then
Let a
I
man have
ask
his rock
while I'm
collection.
doing this.
I'm sorry.
So let a man have his rock collection.
I ask while I'm doing this, how much time into our obligation?
You got about an hour.
That we've been signed up for. That
Yeah.
Look, I
How's
thought.
the crowd dispersed?
if I
What
don't get into one bar fight, I'm blaming you.
Look, we're gonna go work at the bar, okay? I told them we'd work at the bar. We're gonna work at the bar.
Could we just not sit here on the street for an hour?
Yeah. Where do we go?
I was actually going to say we get rid of the body first.
We
can.
Yeah, I go back and see if the body's even still there.
So as far as I know, so did you all walk towards the cantina and find that it's closed, and then had this conversation basically at the steps of it? Is that correct?
No, the
Oh, it's
conversation is
just
all
me.
in the alley. Ahote went to the cantina, realized it was closed, walked back to the alley. We've been hanging
So
out in the alley the
the
whole time.
body is still right there. It's got like it hasn't set in yet, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Still fresh.
Yeah.
Are we?
Still warm to the touch.
Ah.
I walk over to it and just pick it up and chuck it into the bay.
Okay. So
Check for hidden pocket. Never mind.
let me describe where you're
Bit
at.
of a walk.
You're about a 25 to 30-minute walk to the docks of the river for the Eastern District.
We're gonna leave that body nice and alone.
Okay.
Can we just drag it into the alley and leave
Yeah,
it
I
there?
will take it out of
Yeah.
the street. Then.
Yeah, let's
I
just
mean-
drag it into the alley.
Great. Now
Man.
Ellen can really then strip it.
No!
Yeah.
Are we gonna
No,
get-
like this.
So
is that
I
what we're
just,
gonna end our challenge?
And I think that's
I just
I
walk
think
over
that's
to
where
the
we're gonna
body
end it.
and I
We're gonna
pick it
end
up.
it with
I
you
walk back to the
guys
alleyway.
grabbing this body by the feet, and Ahote
You know,
dragging it into
body.
the alley,
Yeah.
and that's where we're gonna end it. And I'm really sorry about the stream, guys. I'm glad you guys had fun, but I feel like I let you down because the stream was that good, and I don't
No,
wanna go
I
back to my
fully picked it up.
So that's where we're gonna leave it. We will be back with you guys dragging this Kova's body down the alleyway next week to see what kind of trouble you guys. Yeah,
Avoid.
You ever
We'll
All of our
see.
sessions end with carrying a body.
you've touched the domino and it's gonna go tink 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 tink.
Bar job, bar job, bar job. Play guitar.
Until then, you guys,
Thank you,
so much.
Hilarious.
No, thank you guys for hanging out, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. You know, I didn't want to cancel on you guys. I didn't think
Okay.
that it would be this bad here, and I apologize. So we will be back in 1 week with these guys carrying a dead Kova body down an alley,
Made it through.
and the whispers of necromancer whispering into the distance of the city. So
Sometimes
until
they're dead,
then-
sometimes they're drunk.
sometimes they're dead, sometimes they're drunk, sometimes they're dead drunk. What do you want?
Let them fear us.
Anyways, all right, guys. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, please